My name is Sarah Andrews, and I agree that people with a terminal illness should be allowed to commit doctor-assisted suicides. Why do I think this? Because I think people with a terminal illness should be allowed to choose when they end their life instead of waiting for death to come for them. To make any soul suffer is inhumane. I believe people should have the right because it is unfair to make people suffer unnecessarily. It gives said persons definite time with their loved ones. Knowing you're dying but not knowing how long you have can cause further mental anguish, which is definitely not needed if you ask me. You should be allowed to be put out of your misery. Why would you want to stretch that out? If your pet is dying, wouldn't you put them down so they wouldn't suffer the agony of death? But what about a person who is sick and suffering? Do they not have that right too? Should the same rule apply? I think yes. Nobody wants to suffer. Wouldn't you want to be gone before it got too bad? Don't you think it should be up to you to decide when you are finished? If you know that you are not going to get better and this illness will be the death of you. When you are tired, sore and sitting on death's corner, then you should be allowed to give up if that's your decision. Why would you want your last moments to be traumatic for you and your friends and family? Would you not just want to slip away to sleep peacefully, without pain, without worry, without stress, with your loved ones? What do you think you would do in this position? Do you think it would be important to say goodbye to your loved ones? I definitely do. It would devastate your family if you knew you were dying and they still do not get the proper opportunity to say goodbye to you. If you choose when you pass on, you will be more prepared. Your family will be more prepared. It will still hurt them majorly, but the closure they have will be so healing and better for them in the long run. To be able to say goodbye to you while you are still alive to say it back would mean so much more to them than you may think. Picture this. You are having your dog put down. Imagine your family crying over your beautiful puppy on the vet's table, sobbing their goodbyes as they put the needle in. You see the soul in their eyes fade away until you're left with the lifeless body of what used to be your best friend who peed when they got too excited. You are sad that they are gone, but you know they are at peace. You know it was for the best. Deciding when you die could prevent you from further agony as your illness worsens. There is no getting better if you have a terminal illness. If you want to prevent your illness from getting worse by taking your own life, you should be allowed to. I do understand why some people may be against this though. If you consider religion and law, your opinion could be very different. But if you have the right to say, I don't want to commit suicide if I have a terminal illness, shouldn't you also be allowed to say, I do want to commit suicide if I have a terminal illness? While I was writing my speech and persuasive essay on what to do if I have a terminal illness, I tried to imagine what I would do if I were to develop one. Although I have yet not experienced this happening to me, I do, however, feel like I understand what I would like to happen. I feel like how you should die should be the same as writing your will. You decide. Your choice. Thank you.